Hi, I'm Vinisha, Mira sex hormones tester, and this is day 28. Today, I would like to share with you 5 discoveries I made about myself by tracking my hormones for an entire month. 1. I don't really like how I look during my follicular phase. And it turns out the lowest number of Mira users actually like or feel like themselves in the mirror during this time, which is due to the fact that our skin condition isn't usually the best, which is thanks due to the low E3G levels that we experience during our follicular phase. 2. I briefly experience a higher sex drive during the peak of my luteal phase when PDG is at its highest. This, oddly enough, puts me in only 11% of Mira users that log a higher sex drive during their luteal phase. 3. I feel the most productive during ovulation. And as it turns out, twice as many Mira users have also logged feeling more beautiful and productive during this time of their cycle, as opposed to the follicular and luteal phases. This is just a time where I feel more in flow and am able to problem solve more easily. I feel like during my ovulatory phase, my cognitive abilities are at their peak. 4. I feel like I have healthier eating habits during my fertile window. According to Mira study findings, fewer users log having junk food cravings, marking a time where it's naturally easier to eat healthier. When I feel good, I treat myself well. It's easier to invest in myself when I feel like I'm at my best. 5. I feel the most tired and irritable during my luteal phase. Yes, I did say earlier that my sex drive does get a little high during this phase, but I'm also the most tired and grumpy. Apparently, 50% of Mira users have logged the same symptoms during their luteal phase. I can be extremely antisocial during this time. I like to cut to the chase or not be bothered at all. And for me, this is when I usually experience the worst of my PMS symptoms, so it's not easy to play nice. It's interesting to see how much of my experience during my cycle actually lines up with the majority of Mira users, and to see which things that I experience in the minority of users as well. It just goes to show that every body is different. But before I go, let's check into today's testing and check in on my mood. I tested with the Max one today, and it looks like my LH lowered a bit and my E3G and PDG rose just a touch. My LH is at 2.9, my E3G is at 94.2, and my PDG is at 6.2, which makes sense this morning because I just started my period. My back pain has lessened, and now my cramps are taking center stage. I gotta make sure I log my period in the Mira app today. Today's mood is a 4 out of 10. Motivation and productivity is a 2 out of 10. Sex drive is at a 1 out of 10. And self-confidence is at a 3 out of 10. So there are only 2 more days remaining together. Check back tomorrow when I walk through my cycle analysis and generate a doctor's report through the Mira app. Bye for now.